Hello, guys, welcome back to Christianity Reloaded. Today, we are talking about the nature of revelations between Christianity and Islam. You know, in Christianity, in their revelation, especially written text, Moses received the Ten Commandments directly from God, not from angel. But on the other hand, the Muhammad, the founder of Islam, claimed to receive a message from an angel Jibril, in a cave. And the angel passed the message to him, and he recited it to his disciples. And the disciples recited it to their own disciples. But the problem along this line of recitation and revelation is that even if we say that the angel came from God, and and Muhammad received this revelation and passed it to his disciples. The problem with passing this message to your disciples is that your disciples doesn't have a divine assistant. Even the Koran didn't claim that those that recited these Quran verses will not make mistakes, or they have a divine assistant in reciting it. But on the other hand, when you look at the New Testament and the teaching of Jesus Christ, he taught his apostles direct, and most Christians believe that Jesus Christ is God. So the Christians receive their revelation from God. Even their own texts claim that. The Bible, if you read the Bible, you see how the whole thing panned out, that is direct message from God. But in Islamic point of view, the message, they got it from the angel. And let's look at people that receive message from God, even in the Old Testament, and people and Muhammad that received from angel. You see, the Old Testament, Moses received a message from God, and other people as well received messages from God, but they didn't end up finding a religion. You see, even the people that, the evidence shows that the evidence we have, you believe it or not, but it's evidence that we have that they directly communicate with God. God communicates with them directly, not with an angel. They didn't go out and produce a religion. But look at Muhammad. He received a message from angel, and he turned this message into a religion. He broke away from the other prophet that he claimed to, that the God of Islam was sent in the old days. And when you look at these people and compare it to Muhammad, you see the revelation they received direct from God, and someone receiving from angel went and established a religion and way of life. But sometimes when you are dealing with the Muslim, they don't, sit back and think about this stuff. Why should you receive a message from angel, and that message turns out to, becomes a religion? And we see this often. We see it often with those people that claim that they receive message from angels. They always go out on their own way to establish their own religion, like the Mormons and the Jehovah's Witnesses. Lots of them, that they claim. Even the Book of Mormon, they claim that it's direct revelation from God. They put chapters and verses there, like it's competing with the Bible. And when you talk to some of them, they believe really that this is the word of God. The same thing with the Muslims. When they read their Quran, most of them believe strongly that this word come from God, and this God have never spoken to their prophet. Have not even do any miracle to prove that this text is from God. This revelation is from God. And when you look at the excuses he gave for not doing miracles, because people demanded miracles, because you cannot just come from a cave and say you receive revelation. So we want to test that that those people that pass through this revelation, whether they can do any miracle. But it start giving excuses, just like some of the Muslims today. When you ask them questions about their religion, they start giving you excuses and tap dance every second. That's the problem we have. You see, the nature of revelation in Christianity is quite different from the nature of revelation from the Muslim world. It's quite different. And because these people, the Muslims, are so big about text, their book. But when you look at even their revelation, is not enough. Their Quran, they have to have a hadith to support their revelation, which is their tradition. There's nothing wrong with having this kind of setup, because in Christianity, we have something like that. We have a tradition, sacred tradition, and we have a written text. But the problem is that when you are talking to the Muslims and you talk about, the written tradition, the sacred tradition, they don't regard it as much, but they want you to regard their hadith with, some kind of reverence they have to their Quran. So the nature of revelation between Christians and Muslims are quite different. Where the Christians get their revelation direct from God, the Muslims get from an angel. And even the angel didn't even introduce himself to Muhammad when he visited Muhammad. I think if you're going to be the last prophet, as they claim, even though they said Jesus is coming back in their own understanding, and they still claim that Muhammad is the last prophet. How can it be the last prophet? But you guys believe that Jesus is a prophet and is going to come back, which means Jesus is the last prophet in their own, if you're going to judge by what you guys said. Even though when they talk about all this, and they're all over the place here, because, when this angel that didn't introduce himself, met this Muhammad, we don't know. Well, no one really know, because he started most of the stuff in Quran, is taken from Bible and other books. You know what I mean? And even when they talk about nature of God, that's a revelation. When they talk about nature of God, you see there's a lot of differences, because Muslims, some of them believe that Allah is the name of God, not even God, but his name that God have. And they want us to believe that, because God have this name, and he's waiting for more than 600 years or 1,000 something years to let us know that his name is Allah. 600 years, he waited to tell us. Other prophets didn't reveal this name except Muhammad. You know what I mean? Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, and tell us what you think. Peace.